Hello, hello, hello. All right. Welcome to Demolition Days tonight with XERIDIAN. And we got a special open beta I've been waiting on for a long time. If any of you are a fan of the Expanse, the books, the series, it's probably one of the best sci-fi series ever created. If you haven't watched it or read it, you should. Then the Telltale Adventure game is amazing as well. But now they're pushing into the vacuums of space with Owlcat games and in a Mass Effect-esque type of game that we've needed for so long in probably the best sci-fi universe to date. The writers have always strived to be the most accurate about space simulation and as close as they can get to it without, not being, you're going to have some leniency and some relaxation in the physics and some of the things, but it's pretty close. When you're watching or listening to it or reading it, it feels like a simulation, like it's legit. So, without further ado, I prepared a press kit package here. Just everything, if you haven't seen it before, we're going to watch it real quick. Just about 10 minutes, and then we'll get into the game. Here we go.
Zafar, Pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin. Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In Yoloda. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait!
Yoloda! I need backup!
Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you.
Thanks.
I can't see shit from here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
Glad you're still breathing.
One of the biggest fears of an astronaut doing extravehicular activity, or EVA, is somehow becoming detached and floating away. Hi, I'm Leroy Chow. I'm a former NASA astronaut and ISS commander. Owlcat Games asked me to help them to create what it's like to live and work in space, and then it's really a challenge to take that experience and make it into a realistic game, and that's where their team stepped in.
We wanted to strike the right balance, realism grounded in science fiction, not simulation.
During real spacewalks, we actually use tethers to keep ourselves attached to the vehicle. In a reactive game, that would be too clumsy, and so mag boots is a creative way to kind of compromise and keep it realistic, but also be able to be reactive. But the fear is the same, becoming detached somehow and drifting away. And that's just one example. Even firearms would behave differently in space. Recoil and ballistics would also be different. People think about space as silent, but silence can mean danger. For example, inside of the spacesuit, there's a steady hum of the fan that's blowing oxygen over your face. The people at Owlcat Games did some research and figured out that vibrations caused by shots inside of a vehicle would translate to the hull and likely be felt through the mag boots.
We love the idea, but had to adapt it. Pure realism would mean almost no sound in combat. No vacuum, you hear more than Astronauts do, but far less than in atmosphere. What you hear is what your character feels. Breath, comes, vibrations. The tension stays, and so does the fear.
The mission crews train for months, even years together. The commander is chosen first and sets the tone. Just like in the game, trust takes time and shared experience.
The ship is crew's home. To craft the right atmosphere, we focus on the smallest of details. Life in space changes tastes. Astronauts often crave spices just to feel such sensations again. On pink water meals created from what could actually be grown in orbit. And in the same spirit, you'll even hear your companions discussing food and ingredients on the ship. We hope that our approach to blending realism with gameplay considerations will make players experience something engaging and truly immersive.
Ground control to Private J. Says you daydreaming again? I am. See, so we just need to shoot a few more unlucky bastards and done. Us two merry mercs can finally have some shore leave. Where are you hoping we dock? How about Ganymede? Fresh veggies from the domes, no damn tube protein. And some cranky Martian Marines itching for a fight with their UNN counterparts. I'll pass. Other options? Series? Might look a bit grim sometimes. And OPA extremists are working overtime to set the station on fire. But it is the largest port in the belt, with a bar guide the size of the UNN's desk jockey manual. You told me you were tired of bars just yesterday. I said I'm tired of drinking with Luciana. She remembers too much and me too little. Forget series then. My suggestion? Here.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
Now, every voice, a tight beam.
Protege could easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
We need him alive!
Locked on to you, like a torpedo.
Do not interfere.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
Series belongs to Belters. I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
A Trojan horse. Protegen let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend?
We have to find our own answer.
All right. Here we go. How'd y'all enjoy that? Pretty dope. Can't wait for the final release. I haven't played this yet, but I know I'm going to love it. All right, let's see how this goes. And we got to pause some shaders. I would have done this before, but you never know when it's going to throw you right into something cinematic or who knows, you know. So, don't like to miss those things. And don't want you guys to miss those things either. So you didn't miss the shaders pre-compiling. Isn't that great? All right. Yep. That's what a beta is. Things can be screwed up. Things can have issues. It's still being developed. They want feedback, you know. Some games want network connection and load bearing, like feedback, and want to know what they can do to adjust. So yep. Yep. Just for betas. Just for betas. That's... All right. Check out options real quick. Option to turn on and off the health bars. I will probably want to play back through this on hard. Leave the fire aim, change weapons, the mouse, cool. Choose engage. F is tactical pause. Okay. And it can't be changed. None of this can be changed yet. So it definitely changed probably the tactical pause and engage. Just everybody uses F for interact. It's just kind of a third person, first person, doesn't matter. F is always interact. And then if you need to change it from there, that's fine. Something Crimson Desert has had to learn is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can add upon the schemes. You can alter them. You can make them better even. But typically, the 101 of it is don't change what people already know, you know? Unless your game is just so different from everything else, but this is not. This is a third-person, tactical, action RPG, real-time, I'm guessing, maybe some with pause. So I don't know if it's real-time or full real-time, which I'm guessing it is. It's Mass Effect-esque, but there are times where you can turn-base the situation by pausing. So 4 is heal, 1, 2, 3 ability, that's good. T is the flashlight, which has changed on my one-hand controller, unfortunately. So it'd be nice if the next beta they allow us to change at least these. and reload most of the stuff. And like, there is a dash, but space is covered. See, I really need to change it to, there is no jump. And I'm guessing that has to do with space, but when you're inside, I'm not so sure. Like, is it vaulting, or how does that play out? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. You can dash, you can sprint. No jump. That's weird. It's like we're going back to Guild Wars 1. So we'll see. We'll see how that feels. And I kind of wish I could change the cover from space to B, because it's right where my thumb is, since I don't use a regular keyboard for my left hand. Alright. Tab. V. Melee attack for V. That's good. I like that. Okay. That looks good. Graphics, let's see. No. Full screen, yo. We'll do VSync on. God, let's get rid of motion blur already. Okay, that was used in earlier games. Games don't, I mean, there's some people that like it for whatever God knows reason. I guess if you're playing on a potato and you need to cover up, you know, movement and fidelity issues. But really, that technicality isn't a thing anymore. Motion blur just gets in the way. We got it. What the hell is TOW? You do have TSR, which is typically better in Unreal games, because it was made with Unreal, with AMD. However, Windrose, that I played last night, had a lot of shimmering, but I think it's mostly because it's only supporting a 3.1 FSR version, and I don't know how that reacts with the TSR. I mean, they're two different modes completely, but I use an injector to get FSR 4, and it looks amazing. But so I don't know if this is FSR 4 or FSR 3. I don't like that it doesn't tell you what version it is. That should always be a thing. Some games I've noticed are just, they don't have the mode or the version on there, and you really need to know which it's supporting. So I hope they change this. I'm tempted to just go native, you know? I think we'll just do native. No frame generation till we get in game and see if we need it. Full screen, it's not always the case now, but full screen is typically exclusive mode, so certain games it tends to perform a little bit better. You get a little bit less latency, less lag, less stuttering, less hiccups, less frame loss. So I typically go with that until I see something different, and then I'll try it. You know, I might switch between the two and see if there's a play difference, but just know that that's starting to not be a thing, but it has always usually been a thing, where borderless was less performance. So Controller. You do have controller, but I want to use mouse and keyboard. I think. Got heal, change weapon, flashlight. This actually might. I just don't like aiming with the controller. You know what I mean? Third person or first person. It's not comfortable. It's not accurate. And if you do it all the time, which I do not, you can get pretty decent at it, but it'll still never beat a mouse. So that's really the reason. But everything else is like probably better. Like at least this stuff is easier than me having to remember like T for flashlight right now, since you can't change any of these. For the beta, this is probably, the controller might be the way to go. And I know L to sprint, down on left stick to sprint is kind of the new meta in the past few years. And in some games of old, but I don't like it. I'd rather just a button. And a lot of games don't let you remap it, which pisses me off, because sometimes it gets kind of crazy, and depending on the controller and the sensitivity, you can accidentally trigger the sprint if you don't want to, when you're trying to do a move. Like, just not a fan. So you got left, right, and together. 1, 2, and 3. Engage is Y, reload X, dash is B, cover is A. Like, I don't know. I think, I think I'm gonna grab the controller real quick. It's just, if this game, as it develops, I'm certain they'll let you remap the keyboard keys and everything, and that's the way I will play it. Because I know there will be inventory. I hate dealing with inventory screens, mostly with a controller. But it mostly sucks. I hate aim assist. It's cheating. Although a controller, it's helpful, I think we'll do the controller. And then I might do another video where I come back through this, just because I love this universe. And I want to play it on hard mode, and I'll do it on keyboard mouse. How's that? Alright. I always do my own mix. I always drop the music down around 70. Keep voice at 100. Some games mix is off, and this isn't beta, so it's probably not perfect. Interface isn't that big of a deal. Sound effects always dropped about 80. That way you can always hear the voice, no matter what your settings are. Meanwhile, minimized. We'll leave that on, not that big deal. Okay. And we'll accept all that. Alright, here we go. New game. Like I said, we'll do normal with the controller. You and your twin are Pinkwater security mercenaries. Funny name. You lost your entire squad while nearly escaping Heroes Station, where the entire population was infected with an unknown substance. You escaped on an enemy ship, the Mott, and now want to find out who's responsible for Heroes. You just arrived at Pinkwater 4 Station to discuss the situation with your boss, Oscar O'Connell. During docking, your twin, Jay, was unintentionally rude to the dispatcher and wants to make amends. So I'm wondering if they're going to do like cinematic intros for these things that are still in the works, or if this is the representation of, like, we're going to have to read some of these things. I would prefer to just have it, even if it's somebody narrating over it while we watch the ship fly into space. I mean, I'm okay with that too, but Could be some cinematics. They could go a little further. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. All right. And we got officer and hacker. So I think I knew about this. So you got Belter and then Earther. I'll probably end up playing all 4 of these. Honestly, I probably will. So we'll be back and I'll swap these out because I'm thinking, since I'm on controller, we'll do Belter Hacker. I always feel for the Belters. If I had to ultimately choose a character, like, this game needs an MMO eventually. Like, it's the perfect universe for a sci-fi MMO that would just never end. And I think it would do so well if the right developers were behind it. But I'm going to go with the hacker on the controller. I feel like that would be easier to do on controller versus like more gun heavy as an officer. I'm just assuming. I don't know what either one of these do, but I kind of want to do the hack. So I think we're going to do Belter Hacker, and then we'll come back and do Belter Option with keyboard and mouse on hard, and then we'll eventually come back and do Earthers in the same manner. Maybe I'll switch them, controller, keyboard. We'll see. All right, let's do Belter Hacker and get into it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yep. I went there. Here we go. And we're not skipping that. So don't ask. Get some of that texture pop in on the camera focus.
Oh, my man, Zafar.
Okay.
Glad to see you.
Coffee? I got a fresh pot.
Thanks. Can't imagine what hoops you jumped through to get the coffee, let alone the spices.
Every little joy is a candle. The more you light, the more life's darkness wanes.
Zafar and his metaphors. But you're right. The dark days are definitely upon us.
I was so worried about you, my friends. We couldn't contact the Piranha. Eros went silent. There was all kinds of speculation.
What exactly?
Talk about some outbreak and quarantine. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements. As if they were blindsided by all of this.
Okay. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements, as if they were blindsided by all of this. I'm gonna go with this, because, hell, I don't know.
We're not sure what happened there exactly. But the quarantine is definitely just a cover.
Is that why you're alone? Without Vic and the others?
Yes, no one else survived. They blew up the Piranha when it was leaving. Whoever destroyed the station didn't want witnesses. We didn't know these guys like you did, Zafar. Still, we're so sorry.
Such cruel irony. Not to die in combat, but on vacation. Report to Director O'Connell ASAP. I just have one question. Is this ship yours?
You could say that. She was our ticket off Eros.
She can be legally recognized as yours by right of salvage. If the previous owners are dead, of course.
Oh, they are.
You'll have to tell me that story later. Right now, this ship needs a checkup and a reprogrammed transponder.
The way she said they are. Alright. Tell me sooner or later right now. Needs to reprogram transponder. Let me see. Decided what to do with the ship yet.
You know anyone who can do that?
I can. That's easy.
If you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. Sorry, but we need to go now. O'Connell's waiting.
Luna always carries with it the tides. I wish I knew what it is you carry. Good luck.
What's the guy they're about to meet?
Next up, report
The
to the
boss?
boss.
Was played by Jerry O'Connell. I'd laugh. Be great. Okay. Get some movement. Okay, does she... What's that? You gonna follow me or what? Let's go. It's like when I turn around, she second guesses what she needs to do. Game's looking good, game's looking good. I know they have a lot left to do. Floaty particles.
Let's go visit Larry. Stop by and say hello. You think he'll be glad to see you? I called him a pain in the ass. I want to say sorry.
Where's she going? She keeps wanting to leave. I'm not that bad, am I? Wondering if you'll be able to interact with these in the full game. And I'm not sure as if this is starting in the very beginning of the game, is my current assumption, but it could be like, I don't know, a couple levels in or something like that. Because like maybe we start out acquiring that ship somehow. No interactions yet. Guess they don't want to spoil all the activity.
The explosion at the ice hauler Canterbury has caused a water supply crisis on Ceres and renewed discussion over the inevitability of a military conflict between Mars and Earth. One of the survivors, the executive officer of the Canterbury, James Holden, has published a video in which he declares that the ice hauler was destroyed by the MCRN. Mars denies all accusations. Holden's whereabouts remain unknown. Problems with the stable shipment of ice to Ceres have led to water supply disruptions throughout the station. Chaos in the streets of the Medina. Protests, riots, and attacks on inners. Star Helix security has blocked off certain key sectors. Epidemic on Eros. An unknown infection has been spreading among the residents of Eros, resulting from the disruption of air and water treatment systems. The station is currently under quarantine. No connection has yet to be established. Follow us for more of the latest.
It's time to lock down dispatch.
around the system.
In case we get thrown into a mission or something. Just kind of wanted to walk around, check out,
Station, Gemini.
check out the space. Kind of look around, you know.
Not our finest moment.
Mm. Real spaceships in a vacuum. Guess they can't be called
Hey,
spaceships
what's wrong with the cable?
unless you cook them in space.
Nah, nothing's wrong. Management just ordered all the wires to be replaced. Grid modernization. New cables to be safer. Definitely won't hurt.
I don't doubt it. Well, good luck.
New quest mistake. And then sequential videos I make, I'll read and go over all this. I'm just slowly giving it to everybody. Y'all can pause it and read it on the screen if you want. I'm going to try to make this a concise first stream, and then the other ones I kind of venture out in, if possible, like reading stuff and being even more exploratory, if possible.
Hey, so what's with Eros? Is there really a quarantine?
Sorry, we have to report to O'Connell first. Protocol and all.
Then I won't hold you up. Old man's not in the mood, so don't keep him too long.
Only says the camera was destroyed by Mars, then it was.
Movement is pretty smooth so far.
And then some other Martians pick up the survivors.
Camera's pretty smooth so far.
We don't even get a word from the survivors after their rescue. I won't believe they're alive until I see another video from home.
Y'all didn't see that. Look at the reflections on the glass here. I really like that. It's a little weird right there. Like this layered, streamy, streaky thing. But the shadow itself, I dig what they're doing with it. I think it still needs a little work there. But like it's pulling out of the glare of the window a little bit. See how it stretches out like that, but that's a little weird. But I like what they're doing with that. That's a little more like on a glass surface that's not really too opaque. Kind of a little more accurate than I've seen before. I like that. We're doing everything before talking to him.
I'm sorry, but dinner's not ready yet.
Ooh, Shimizu. Smells so good.
Of course, I know my stuff.
And
Creature's here.
I thought she was on vacation.
Check out these pics. Ain't she a jewel dropper? So
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that? I just got back from Europa, updated my range of products, and bought all the orders from my last visit. For example, your boss O'Connell ordered some warm socks and 5 packs of Elm Set. Finding the socks was the hardest part. Can you imagine? Zafar Hijazi bought flashlights for the whole crew, and they're better than the company ones. Absolutely nothing for himself. What a man.
Or gossip about customers. I can tell what kind of character she is now. Down the station.
What's new on the station?
Well, everyone's spreading different theories about what happened to the Canterbury. Either the Martians blew it up or someone else.
The guys here get bored when they're not on a mission.
Okay, let me think of something else. Oh, better stay away from your boss. He's been beside himself ever since comms from Captain Burrows went dark.
That's exactly why we need to talk to O'Connell.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can tell me. Oh, I see. On second thought, looks like you have some bad news. And I only like the good kind.
Since we're gossiping anyway, tell me, what's the word on us? I know people always like to badmouth the new guys.
Of course they do. It's hilarious. Burrows gave your fire team the best call sign. The guy's got quite an imagination.
Believe it or not, it's not even because we're twins. All new teams were given call signs based on constellations. We drew Gemini at random. Prisha and her team ended up with Virgo, and they're not too keen on it.
I gotta update my file on you. Okay, here's another one. They say you drink your tea with juice. That is the one for high G burns?
And you say it about all Beltalowda. You should know.
Okay, another rumor. You grew up in the OPA and took down your first pirate ship at the age of 13.
Oh, that one's good. Pity it's not true.
But the pirates had hijacked a cargo of exotic chickens. So you had to carry them around and sleep in the same cabin with them for a month.
Well, that's still good. At least we didn't leave the poor chickens to die in an abandoned pirate ship.
Yeah, that's something they'll definitely have to fix. I'm sure they will. The texture load-in buffer, and because each of those scenes, because it's creating the cinematic with the game engine versus being pre-recorded, which I actually prefer, because most developers won't, and even with the cinematics in this game, I hope they do it, they need to be in 4K and then scale down. They need to be in multiple resolutions and formats, even for ultra wide, to support new monitors that are kind of like ultra wides and super ultra wides are kind of becoming the standard, even over 4K right now. So I think it's if you're going to use cinematics, they need to just support that stuff out, and all you got to do, I mean, yeah, you got to package different versions of those cinematics, but there's ways to use the same one and then scale it down and just make the biggest, widest one and then make the context work within the screen, safe screen area, and scale it down when needed. But like the times of like 1080p like cinematics having to be scaled up or something like that, it's just, don't do that anymore, please. So I'm glad they're doing in-game interactions and some of these the way they do. But the cinematics so far work with my screen. And it's ultra wide, so let me see. More chickens to die on an abandoned pirate ship. Let me see.
I'd always wanted to ask how you ended up here. Why is O'Connell working with a traveling vendor?
Yeah, working. Yet he still won't let me further than the central hall. Your O'Connell loves people, but not nearly as much as his rules. Well, at least my visits are always such a hit. You mercenaries sit at the station for hours, and the staff almost lives here. Everyone wants to buy all sorts of nice little things from the outer and inner planets. That's why I'm allowed in here. By the way, would you be interested to know how I was born?
I didn't see that coming. What, is it an interesting story?
I think it explains my wanderlust. My mother gave birth to me on a transport ship, somewhere between Ceres and Earth.
That's good.
That's why I can't stay put in one place
That
for
was
too
funny.
long. Simple as that.
All right. So I'm curious if, and some of those lines have been written to where it doesn't matter the order, I think, but I'm really hoping there is, and Outcat seems to be pretty good about stuff like this. I'm really hoping that, let's say I went to talk to the boss first. Some of this dialogue may not proc for me to select. Whether I interact with him before coming here or after coming here. Maybe it will unlock other dialogue options. If coming here first gets this certain information about him, then it unlocks other dialogue options for me with O'Connell. So I'm kind of hoping those are the things to expect. I don't know whether that's a thing or not. I mean, you got to go through multiple playthroughs to figure that out. These are kind of lines that are general, but I would ultimately prefer this, you know, when it's important or it feels like there's choice to be had, that is the case. You know, like you see some and you don't see some, depending on your previous interactions, your previous choices. That's why we're here. That's why we do these kind of things. Choose your own adventure books. I grew up reading them, so you know, there's a couple that I read that you literally die on the second page if you chose the wrong page to read. So these are the things that matter, you know.
What are they saying here about the
extract all the
situation
info
of
from her.
Eros?
According to the news, Eros is under quarantine. I don't believe it. I can smell lies even from the screen.
Smell lies? What, like a psychic or something?
Like a businesswoman. If I couldn't tell when I was being lied to, I wouldn't be successful.
Sounded like I got a dialogue volume drop there for a second.
What's the point in gossiping about customers? Aren't you afraid of backlash if the whole station knows what they ordered?
Orders what? Socks and flashlights? That's not even gossip. That's just ordinary small talk. Real secrets are safe with me. Otherwise, no one would want to work with me, right? So don't worry and quit it with the lecturing. I know my stuff.
So I'm pretty sure we don't have any
It's
persuasion.
interesting to hear who's buying what, of course, but I want to know some real secrets.
Yeah, right. Real secrets are safe with me. Rings any bells?
Ah, come on. You know so much, it must be impossible to keep it
It's
all to
had a
yourself.
success check there.
Fine. The most intriguing story is about you, my dears. They
She
say
can't keep her
criminals
mouth shut.
hiding away here as mercenaries.
Oh man, undercover agents would have been way cooler.
I'm just repeating what I've heard. Why so serious? So, is it true?
No, it's not.
All right.
Not any more gossip? Something a bit more compelling. Everyone has some kind of story that helps us understand them.
So you can push it
You're right about
again.
that. Information can be very
That's
useful.
nice.
I heard Safar has a tragic past.
You don't
That's why
normally
he's so
get to do that.
pensive all the time. Someone died or something. But I don't know the details. He doesn't confide in me. I bet it's a dark and sad story, though. And I don't like those.
It's like I've always known. But I wouldn't press Safar. No point in opening old wounds.
And I would say the thing is on that is if you, let's say they have multiple levels of information, the dialogue change goes 3 or 4 or 5 times deeper, that the check difficulty becomes higher and higher each time to get a new like, say you need like 4 points or 5 points, 6 points in persuasion to get to that level, you know what I mean? So to be successful, even though it's still a roll, you need to have the max increase for that roll, and the difficulty as well. So
Show me what you've got.
Of course.
because then they could have information you could come back to, like, oh shit, I need to go level, come back, and maybe I can score some better information from that same dialogue option. So maybe that's something they can, or are already doing. They had the depth there at least twice where we could select it. But I'd like to see on occasion, like I said, more, 3 or 4, maybe even 5 deep, with higher skill checks. Yeah. SG4 Zeus. Shotgun. Nice. Got fabric. I wonder how far the beta actually goes in allowing us to do things. We do have some funds. We're level 4. Oh yeah, this is not right off the cuff. This is a few levels in. So yeah, there is probably the intro with the ship and the whole thing that you got to go through, and then you come into here where the beta is starting. So they don't want to blow the whole intro to the game, which I appreciate that. So interesting. We already have some craftables. Okay, so that's where we need to go to talk to O'Connell. It wasn't this guy, but I kind of want to talk to him anyway.
Hi, Larry. We're back.
Larry,
and
of
hi
course.
to you too. I wish I could pretend that I'm too busy and don't have time to talk, but I'm on a break.
Oh, come on. I'm really glad to see you. And I'm sorry for calling you a pain in the ass. You look tired. I think you need some rest.
That is a spot-on diagnosis. How did you know that I didn't have a single day off for a month? Because of the pitch-black circles under my eyes? Or is it the general sense of despair I'm exuding?
A month without a day off? Sheesh. What's O'Connell saying?
You're not getting leave right after Harry quit? I don't care if your mommy is waiting for you on Ceres. And yes, I am an asshole.
Typical O'Connell. Somebody has to remind him we're humans, not robots. You know what? Maybe I will.
No.
Why so glum?
It all started in childhood. My father was a tyrant, and my mother was a typical unfulfilled housewife.
Sounds like a setup for a sitcom. Wait, are you serious? Sorry, go on.
When my father died,
Oh,
Mom
shit, we're gonna
directed
get
all her
into it.
treatment on me. Now she's upset I don't visit her on Ceres. I wanted to send her a gift, but Luciana charges an arm and a leg for delivery. That's why I'm so glum, as you put it.
We can deliver the gift to your mom. Yeah, I want something good to happen today. I'm tired of all this despair.
Oh, that would be really nice. My mom is sick of waiting, and she's pissed. Won't answer any of my calls. Just snaps at me if we do talk. Okay, deal. I'll ask someone to bring my painting by the ship while you speak to O'Connell. And please, don't open the package. Thank you.
You worked with a guy named Harry?
Yeah, I know. Hilarious. Larry and Harry. I really hope the next person I work with won't have a name with "re" in it.
With the brass acting like that, a month without leave can easily turn into a year. When's your next vacation?
Any vacation is postponed indefinitely until they find a replacement to take on some of the work. But O'Connell says that could take months. Not many people would want to serve out on some remote station when they can work in a major port like Ceres.
Hang in there, Larry. We really need you.
I'm trying, but it's one or the other in any case. Either I work myself to death, or I manage to make it to my next vacation. And honestly, I'm at the point where I don't care which comes first.
See you, Larry.
See you later.
Bye, Larry.
Larry, there's a weird blip on the LiDAR.
That's my future. I'm gonna throw myself out of the airlock if I'm not left in peace.
I'm serious. This spot is a degree hotter than the surrounding space.
Probably a dust cloud or some debris. It happens.
Alright, we got some good lighthearted writing going on in here. Good little banter.
In the residential sector yet? What about the pressure adjustment?
We got blips.
I think they're due to finish today. No worries. There won't be any more delays.
That's actually pretty nice. For accessibility.
I've always liked the view from
From here, on the axis at the second semi-ring. But man, is it better with our girl out there.
Okay, the power grid's fine. I'll adjust the clamps now.
Oh, careful.
Ooh, that's lockers. I don't know if these are our lockers. But I like it. I'm gonna take it anyway. More wires. Feel like I'll end up needing those at some point. Spare parts. What kind of spare parts? Hey, excuse me, partner. Let's walk in there. Working on shit. You really need to keep these boxes locked. So that could be kind of annoying. Possibly. How the credits, when I moved the camera, instead of it being based on where the character's pointed, based on where the camera was being pointed, to whether I could click on the X or not. I don't know which I would prefer. Generally, I would think there's not multiple items right in the vicinity of each other. Could be wrong, but if there's not, do it based on the character's facing, because, you know, I might just walk up here and I got my camera over here and wondering why I can't grab it, and then I have to fidget around to do it. That's small little factor, because that's everything in here. over here and
I'm telling you, Larry's a cool guy. He just kills it with his jokes.
What are you talking about? I've never seen someone so miserable. Is there another Larry I don't know about?
Larry from Dispatch, yeah.
Larry jokes. Now that is a good one.
Harry. So it's Harry. Very smooth movement though. Walk speed, increasing the speed is very smooth. Just kind of want to see how the run
Step back.
run feels pretty good. I think I would prefer to use, is it toggle? It is toggle. That helps. Yeah, I like the toggle being default. That's pretty good. There we go. We'll talk to Okada.
Sir.
Here you are. I want an explanation.
That's like the Irish.
Where's the piranha? What's with the new ship in my damn stable?
The Piranha was destroyed, sir. Captain Barros and the whole crew died in the line of duty.
What? What the? Who we up against?
They didn't exactly introduce themselves. The station was infected by an unknown bioweapon, presumably. It was a planned op. A bunch of guys with guns assured word didn't get out. They're the ones who destroyed the Piranha. The ship we escaped on belonged to them. We fought our way on board.
Wait. The news is saying there was an outbreak. HQ reported that even our UN contact doesn't know the whole story. Not a word about shots fired. Or ships being destroyed. Only the quarantine.
Quarantine, yes. But this disease, or whatever it is, was brought there on purpose. We barely escaped.
An outbreak? The Piranha? This is insane.
You know, I'm not going to waste time convincing you. We were to report on the Piranha status, which we did.
This isn't a report. It's complete bollocks. Why should I believe you?
Sir, please listen. An unknown ship is approaching the station. Appeared right in front of us. The radars are clear.
Take whatever but two. Two criminals have taken refuge at your feet. I am going to arrest them for stealing Protogen Company property.
Protogen? I remember that brute. We saw her on Eros.
Sir, somebody hacked our comms. And not only that, the docking system isn't responding. They want to...
We are preparing to board the station and commandeer our ship. Do not interfere.
We took their ship, but it was our only chance at survival.
And now they're here. Boarding my station. Handing out orders. Protogen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
I mean...
They're the ones who destroyed Eros. And now they come for us? If you hand us over, we're done for.
I can't. Shit. I'm responsible not only for you, but for the whole station full of other people. What do you want from me?
Okay, that's a pretty big decision. If it allows us to go both ways. So either cover us, order everyone to take arms, and have a big battle. That'd be cool if that's option A. If these options actually lead us down those pipelines, and then we got human lives are more important, we'll find a way out. And they are the hackers. And this requires persuasion, which so far so good. And remember this when the game releases, invest early in persuasion. But I think I want to firefight when I do the keyboard. If and I'm only, making assumption here that this is in fact what will happen. So I'll go the route with mouse and keyboard in the, taking up arms and everybody shooting, if that's the case. Here, let's have them be a little compassionate, even though she's kind of a bitch, and I like it. And they're hackers, so they can hack their way out, I'm assuming, so that's maybe the better call for them.
Human lives are more important. We can find a way out ourselves. Just tell the others not to sell us out.
And that buys us a little favoritism.
I'm giving the order to lay down arms. Tell our guests to come directly to me. You two, don't get caught. Get in the vent. Your only chance is to make it to the ship.
Okay. It looks like that's the case.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too, sir.
Yeah, this beta is definitely going to require multiple playthroughs. Combat basics. To take cover, aim at the cover you wish to use and press A. Simple enough. Use left trigger to aim, right trigger to fire. Typical 101. To change your weapon, left D-pad. To reload your weapon, X. Activate your gadgets with the left button, right button, or both buttons. Okay. Generate health and armor, avoid taking damage for a period of time. Okay. So we've got regen. Got the regen method here. You can use cover to shield from attacks. Yep. Emergency armor repair and health regen. Use repair phone, down D-pad. To direct your companion toward a target, aim at it and press Y. Okay, so we've got multi co-op control for companions. I don't know how in-depth they get. Seems like it's a pretty basic, just point target based type of setup. And then uses AI to do everything else. While the engage order is active, your companion will deal increased damage and would use your signature gadget. Okay? Perform an exploit, hover over the companion's portrait icon and press Y. It will make use of surroundings to deal damage to multiple targets at once. Okay, we'll see what that's like. Well, tactical pause mode. Oh, thank God. So that will be helpful. Because some of these fights. So this is also a little bit XCOM-ish. But it's not turn-based per se. It's like real-time turn-based or real-time pause-based. I don't know what you call this. You can issue commands to your companions and choose targets for gadgets at your own pace. But yeah, like, because Baldur's Gate 3 and things of that sort, they're not necessarily real time. They're turn-based, like based on a turn-based system. Being that this is kind of action-based, so it's a action pause-based system. I don't know if there's a coined phrase for that yet. So while paused, use left and right D-pad to switch between your squad members, aim at the target, and press chosen ability button. Press up D-pad to exit tactical pause and return to combat. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we can mess this up.
Jemmy? Why the fuck are you crawling through the vents?
Long story. Anyone in this wing?
Yeah, in Section B.
O'Connor speaking. Pinkwater soldiers, stand down. Do not attempt to resist Prodigen. That is an order.
Oh shit.
I'm hit. At worst. I'm hit. At worst.
Okay. I totally fucked that up. Well.
One, two, advance!
She's just Terminator. What is she doing?
Say goodbye, one by one.
Why is she... It's not letting me make any choices for her.
Didn't even need to get our hands.
One, two, advance!
Maybe for now I don't know, it's like... Okay, so now... I'm confused here.
Nothing gets past you. Okay?
Oh, okay, I see. You activate it. Here, we should be able to... Oh, there's one dude over here that... something, but nope. Camera is pretty sensitive. Of course, could be a little bit of my controller as well. With my surrounds. Where are we supposed to go? Guess so. Okay.
Gemini, do you copy? Over.
We copy. Zafar, our own personal search and rescue.
I'm on the Mott's Bridge, looking at the tactical map and the feeds from your suits. I've got company, and locked doors aren't going to keep them out for long.
So they'll snatch up our ship if we don't hurry.
I'll guide you through. Follow my thread.
You're going to disobey O'Connell's order?
I'm not about to let my friends die because of some order. Enough people died because I did nothing.
We're ready. Take us to the ship.
Advance to the door. There'll be a technical corridor behind it. I'll plan you an evac route. Stand by.
Loud and clear. We could use some ship support.
Make sure we're not leaving anything behind.
Didn't work.
Protogen is a private security company just like Pinkwater. What the hell are they doing?
Let's ask them over dinner sometime.
Like there should be more gunfire right through this door.
Hostiles are likely close.
Left side has a good vantage point. Perfect for an ambush.
What are you doing? She's just hauling ass. I'm just waiting for that trigger. That's locked.
1, 2, advance!
They won't get me that easy.
Damn. Aggressive. Okay.
Tabaka! Need a fallback!
Okay, that's how that goes. They just bum rush you, man. Okay, well that's it. Like staying in cover, I've got to get used to that. It's definitely doesn't feel like, say, Gears of War or anything like that. I mean, it is that in a nutshell, but it doesn't feel like that. It's faster. But like being thrown to the wolves, haven't even gotten her controls down yet. Or how, you know, I'm about to just jump
Hostiles
in
are
and
likely close.
jump
Left side
into
has a
pause.
vantage point. Perfect for an ambush.
You know, I'll be a little bit more prepared. Not really, but kind of, sort of.
Unit, halt.
Sector's hot.
Damn, I'm hit. That's worse.
Like, damn. Like, they bum rush you. Like, my problem is that I'm behind cover. And she stood up, and so it freaked me out. She stood up while commanding. Like, I did a command for Jay, and she stood up. I don't understand. It's like, why are you putting me in
Hostiles are likely
yourself in
close.
harm's way?
Left side has a good vantage point. Perfect for an ambush.
You're just telling your twin where to.
Unit, halt.
Focus. We need them dead.
She's giving a command, that's what she's doing. But moving semi takes you out of cover. You can't touch your left stick.
1, 2,
Right.
advance.
You're getting too comfortable up here.
So that's the thing.
Where to next?
See, here it works.
Get out onto the station's hull. There's an airlock right next to you.
Roger that. Jay,
There was
let's get out there.
There was some way that it was pulling her out of cover, and I'm not sure why. And then I was standing up, so then, unless you're looking at cover to press A, I don't think you can get back in cover. Oh no, you see, then it vaults. You have to literally see. Okay, look at that. That was something. So after she went down, I held up, and then you can, if you hold up, then on the left stick, then it gives you a prompt to move, and then you can. I should have tested this. But how did she vault? Was it running? Double tap? Okay, so this is to stand and then go back in. So tap A, tap A, tap A, tap A, tap A, and then I'll do a double tap. And then that's vault. Okay, I got it. That's kind of cool if you know what it is. Kind of hard to do when it's just been running up on you left and right, you know. You just have to walk over that stuff. So she stands up to, like, I prefer her instead of standing up and pointing like her whole hand and like, giving a hand signal to do a move or to do the command, to just stay crouched. It's a little more realistic. Nobody's going to stand up just to do that. And it's also like, at least for that first time, not knowing what was happening with her, it freaked me out, and I started moving around thinking I was out of cover, and I wasn't. She dips back down automatically, but I still don't think. I think they need to redo the animation on that, where she stays crouched and just does her hand motion over the top, kind of like, when you shoot, just do a hand signal animation over this instead of like, what she did, which is standing up to take bullets to the face just to do a hand signal. Not the safest decision, you know what I mean? And it's just weird. It looks weird when you're fighting. Only time that would make sense is if you're already standing behind cover, like it's a wall and you're edging. I think they should do something like that instead. That's just my opinion. I think it would look better. It would tactically be more appropriate.
Wow. It used to be that the infinity of space terrified me.
And when did it stop?
When I realized that actually, it's freedom. I blocked the airlock. This should stop them.
We're on different sides of the semi-ring, but there's a protogen ship docked near me. They're looking for you. It's too dangerous to go straight through. Do you see an elevator in front of you? It'll take you to the station's access. Then, return to the semi-ring. You can reach the Mott while bypassing enemy forces.
Just want to see if there's any little things that, see? This is why I explore.
I just love rotating stations. Planets, satellites, asteroids. They're all just rotating around in space. Even the universe itself. So, I guess running in circles isn't useless after all.
Maybe that's it. Oh yeah, and then they talked about in the video, in the pre-video that I played. Oh, I just realized that I have a machine gun now of some sort. Okay, that's I don't know what changes weapon. I don't have the mouse wheel, so. The secret, what do we got? Take electric rounds. Since I just blew a bunch of them, I'm assuming. Fabric, aluminum alloy. Oh, is she? Alright, she just blinks around, doesn't she? Okay, then you can squeeze through here. Then have me go back around. Little Tomb Raider-esque. But not a loading screen, it's just literally squeezing through. Did my twin get stuck? Yo, come on. Jeez. I don't know if this is gonna matter, but her follow AI needs a lot of tweaks. What just happened? What you got? Hey, you all right? Oh, she got disconnected. Oh, she's screwed. Oh no. Bye, Jerry. Baby, come back. Hopefully she'll just blink and be back over here like some games do. We may be on our own now, guys. Watch me turn around and she's just like,
and now this.
there
We've
she
got
is.
ourselves into something extremely dangerous. We're like slingshotters doing some crazy maneuver. But someone messed up all our calculations and is just waiting for us to burn up.
Sorry for interrupting. Almost done reconfiguring the transponder codes. That means no more MUT. But the ship needs a new name to complete the process.
Not the best timing. But my sister and I will think of something. What the?
What the hell?
We're sitting ducks out here! There's our exit! Go! I've got your
Bullshit.
six.
Do you? Oh, yeah.
Hostiles in the area. Focus! We need the feds. Ha! Good one. That one went deep. Target in sight. Engaging. Tactical withdrawal. Oh.
Locking on target. You're getting too comfortable over there.
I'll clear this place right out. Cover me!
Do I have no more over here, phone? So it says you move, like, how can I change this? Like, I want her to move, but I can't position it. Like, I can't see.
Observing the enemy. I'm taking fire.
Oh shit, I don't know what that is, but I like it. Like a data swarm or something. Holy shit, that was cool. Okay, they're lasering from over here then.
1, 2, advance!
Oh wow, this is pretty cool.
You're already in my sights.
How do I change weapons?
Eagle eye! Sights on that one!
I don't know how to change weapons on the controller. Yeah, pistol's a little more.
Good one.
That'd be cool. Took a cover. Oh, this is cool, man. Like the rotation because of the. This kind of changes combat quite a bit.
Time to flush you out. Suppress the enemy. One, two, advance. All right, we need an elevator to the semi-ring. The Mott's not far from there.
That's true. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to that. But it does change the angles, like dramatically changes the angles of your cover. Like when you rotate the playing field, and that's why there's no jump or ammo for. But this stuff is fucking badass. I'm just gonna say it. This changes everything. Hopefully, how I'm gonna say this, just because of this right here. Normally I wouldn't give a shit, but there needs to be some form of multiplayer. Like co-op teams or something like that. Builders against earthers. Like with this kind of shit right here being like, whether it's like domination or capture the flag, just simple stuff, or deactivations, something like that. Like this just feels so cool. Yeah, it's definitely a different style of play that I've, and then changing the angles depending on if you just do this. It changes what you have available, the angles you can hit them at, where they can hit you at. That just the movement alone kind of changes the entire game that we're used to. Uh-oh, what's that?
Funny system. You can't get into it without turning off the radiators.
Check that
I
out.
knew where the power supply units were.
I didn't like him anyway. And you can see the bullets propel him as he spills more of his icy veined liquids. That's pretty dope. Now let's see if there's, the fact they've already hidden, at least from level 4 on, already hidden some boxes and some loot, stuff like that. So, do we want?
Gonna pretend that never happened.
Not enough. Right. So you may have to have engineering level 2 in order to get into there.
I hope at least this elevator works out. No one seems to be around.
Ah, yeah.
Get back! Protogen clearly has something personal against elevators. Head for the semi-ring. I'm right behind you.
Okay. I guess we're doing this.
There it is. So close.
Oh, we've got flying combat
We
now?
need to take into account the Coriolis force and the rotation of the station.
No. Oh, fuck. Man. All right. Hey. You got.
All right, we
you
need
gotta
an
figure it
elevator
out.
to the semi-ring. The mot's not far from there.
Wait. Tell me that we don't have to fight all over again. Okay, no. Not that I would enjoy it.
Funny system. You can't get into it without turning off the radiators. If only I knew where the power supply units were.
All right. Just gonna go ahead and do that. Do a manual save.
I hope at least this elevator works out. No one seems to be around. Get back! Protogen clearly has something personal against elevators. Head for the semi-ring. I'm right behind you.
I'm trying to figure out like why
There it is.
it's
So
okay to be
close.
internally
It's easy.
here.
We just need to take into account the Coriolis force and the rotation of the station.
But if we go outside
Debris incoming!
of these right here, that you can fly off into space. I'm stuck. I have no idea what just happened. You saw that. I got hooked, got stuck trying to go around that thing. And then I don't know what killed me. Okay, at least we're safe here. Let's try this one more time.
I hope at least this elevator works out. No one seems to be around. Get back!
It seems like something they can fix from the beta.
Protogen clearly has something personal against elevators. Head for the semi-ring. I'm right behind you.
And like there's
There it
no
is. So close. It's easy. We just need to take
notification
into
of
account the Coriolis force
where you
and the
can and
rotation of
can't
the
go,
station.
you know? Or why? Like why can't I go around that to the left side? But you just have left and right propulsion.
Hey, hey! We need to fly over to the semi-ring and fast. Can you fly? Yeah. The brute can't reach us with all the debris, but we'll die if we don't make it to the station. Easy does it. The station is moving. We can't afford to miscalculate the trajectory. We got this. Otherwise, we're dead. Damn ring rotation. You all right? 5 out of 5. Just a little bit more to go.
What, no QTEs?
Another cosmic leap of faith. This is getting to become a habit.
I like you could get away with QTEs and something like that. Sometimes they work, sometimes they're just like, why do you even bother? But like when it's to grab something like that or die, that could be like, especially if it's just easy.
Now we're on the same side of the semi-ring as the ship,
execute it.
right? Yeah, almost there.
Seems like her AI tends to be directed mostly at like where I look sometimes.
The protogen ship is just undocked. It's scanning the
And
whole
then
room
now
for you.
she's way over there.
On the double. You'll
They
see an airlock
seriously got to work on her pathing or her AI decision making. Like it's for Jay's a little. She's a little on her own planet, so to speak.
The antenna was shot off with PVC. They want to cut off Pinkwater's ability to communicate with the outside world. Interesting. Looks like the ship only has 4 PVCs. There are at least 6 of them on Martian frigates.
4 is more than enough to kill both the antenna and us. You mentioned the airlock. Where is it?
Right ahead, about 50 meters. But getting there is suicide. Stand by. I'll figure something out.
There's another airlock here, and it's much closer.
It leads to a damaged sector. Be patient. I'll distract them.
But they'll detect us. Let's get into this airlock quick. Zafar, you're the one controlling that antenna?
Yes, move. I've distracted them. Beeline to the airlock.
So you could have chosen to go that way, I think. Which we'll do next time.
The Protogen ship is flying to another...
You didn't want to have patience for him to do his thing.
You're safe. For now.
Which can also say that you don't really trust him yet. I mean, which you probably shouldn't.
Where to now?
You're in the residential sector now. There's an elevator there. It will take you to the dock.
It'd be amazing if you went through that airlock and immediately died. Hilarious. I mean, maybe you find an extra hidden gun or loot down there, you know? We'll have to find out. It's definitely worth playing. Definitely got some replayability showing up already. Hopefully some of these doors along the way will be populated somehow to where we can explore a little bit more.
The door's locked.
Code blue blocks off certain compartments. You can turn it off at the IT center. End of the corridor on the left.
We do have some exploration here to do. Okay. Low credit. Aha. Yeah. Inventory. Equipment, there we go. But already, is that what we already had, maybe? Subsystems. And then the gadgets. You do get to swap gadgets around and stuff like that. Armor. You get moddable statistics and other stuff. It's the same. Oh no. A rattler, what the hell? Wait, so I just picked that up. Oh, that's what she's rolling with. Well, that's her pistol-esque. Skill trees. You have a point, I guess. Persuasion. Wait, don't have a point for combat. Determination. 10% ability cooldowns while equipped. with compact firearms. %35% global firing capacity. This heavy ordnance, area coverage, 20% area ability radius. Actually kind of like that. Hopefully that works for that one skill, the one gadget. Reach the hangar. No map data. And who knows what that's for. We do have the journal here. The side quests. Let's see. Keeper's treasure. That's to give Larry's mom, I guess. No, that's Larry's mom. What is it? Oh, okay. Okay, set active. There we go. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, workbench. Oh, yeah. Not enough materials. Grade 1. And helmet. Gadget. I don't know how much I have of things I need. No gadget. I wonder. Specialized round damage. Adding damage to the grenades. I don't know which is the. Oh, there it is. Deploys an invulnerable swarm of manually controlled drones. So there's many drones. Yeah. OX. Rapid recharge, extended duration, swift swarm. So, okay, so we need 3 aluminum alloy. I already had like 3. Oh, I can't afford any of these mods, man. I need one more aluminum alloy. I could have swore I picked up like 4 or 5 of those things, man. Well, shot. Let's see about this one. No, these are all like, how do I not have 3 alloy? Every single thing requires 3 alloy. Spare parts, so I can do that. Four. But it's gotta be one of these. I want extended mag. Accuracy. I feel like the accuracy really needs a little help. And as long as you buy it covered, unless it's like close quarters, then this is much better. But that would have required 5. So. Okay.
Ah, the results of the last tournament. Oh, don't look at me like that. All part of the plan.
Do I sense a boss coming up? Enter code. I was looking at the the code right there, 7980. I'm like, hey, maybe. And it was on, I don't know. Is there anything in here that had set the code? I don't know that we found anything that had a code on it. I mean, I'm gonna just go for it. 9, 8, 4. Nope. Let's go for the top scorer of Rogue there. Maybe we'll find it in one of these other rooms here. Nothing else. Perception.
Under normal circumstances, O'Connell would have chewed out the entire station for such a mess. Yeah. At least we won't have to clean this mess up. Let's leave it for the other guys.
This is different. That's kind of a cool system. I've never seen that before. Ah. So I'm guessing that's a new... No. Not a gadget. Oh, it goes here. Wait. Oh, 50% ammunition ability damage. Nice. Okay, that's cool. I like the perception little game where you had to find as it shrinks, you're getting, hot, cold kind of situation. That's nice. Never seen
Just
that?
the other day, I was worrying about what to order from Luciana, how to get along with O'Connell, how to not fight with Vic. But now we're being hunted by some very dangerous people. As soon as Zafar reprograms the transponder, we disappear and leave all this behind. Maybe it's for the best. I didn't like doing it only for the money. I want freedom, not some new chains.
hoping I'd find a note or something that would have the code to get in there. Make sure there's nothing else I missed. And this also could be something that you have to find, like, earlier in the game, before level 4 or something. There wasn't anything I got that I needed to examine, I don't think. Oh. Wait. Oh, wait, I did miss one. No, it's just tequila and credits. I mean, that one's kind of sketchy though, right? Definitely different. Could be something that they don't want you to know about. Till the game releases or another time. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Whoa, that's bright as hell. I don't know if that was meant to be like that. I mean, and then it doesn't show it back here. It almost looks like it was it's like lights from another ship. Could be from a star. Alright. Well, maybe we can find it in here.
Look,
then.
not all of them are looking for criminals. Someone's discovered a more pressing matter. Looting. I don't think they're looking to profit. No, it's something else.
I should have came in here first. I could have done the machine gun. The AR, because the that's what I needed, is one more of those spare parts. And I used it already. Oh, is this it? Ah. Blocked hearing alarm. Someone thought it was too simple. There we go. All right.
The arsenal is full. As if there's no one here. It's safer for them to be unarmed. No need to provoke Protogen.
Ooh, Archer M1, what is this? Long barrel firearm. Well, sniper rifle action. Wonder how we give her stuff, like transfer. have to do that in a different place? Or if there's a way to switch to Jay and then have her pick something up, you know?
Vic's locker. There's not much. Just some certificate lying out in the open. To Pinkwater's Operative of the Year.
Mechanical subsystem. Built a subsystem. Ability cooldown with armor regeneration. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So that's armor. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to use that one. What is the armor one? It raises the armor by 200, and then plus 10% deployable firing capacity, and plus 15% companion damage against engaged targets. Yeah. Wish we could give that to Jay, though. Yeah, no way to do that currently. But that's pretty badass. That's a nice little upgrade. Oh yeah, we've got a sniper. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty sick. Definitely worth getting that all. Okay. I'm going to save the game real quick. And then I've got to feed the Robo-Kittus. Take a small break. If you give me about 3 or 4 minutes, I shall return very quickly. Thanks for waiting. All right. All right. Let's see what's about to happen here.
All done. Doors open, we can go.
Cyber sabotage. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Got it. Oh, shit. Okay. I get it. Just gotta be quick with it now. There we go.
Just another system to crack.
Let's go through all the files here. There's one more. Tactical overdrive download. Oh shit, it's a blueprint. 25% ability damage, but you lose ammo. So that was interesting. I didn't notice if the files were there before I hacked, but I'm assuming that after I hacked, I gained access to that, which allowed me to download a new subsystem or whatever equipment or a blueprint. It was a blueprint, which there it is. That's the blueprint. Do you have to, I wonder if you have to use it to create, since it's a blueprint? It's an armor subsystem. So yeah, I would have to, what's that? Okay, so weapon accuracy. Armor regeneration. I kind of liked armor regeneration. I think these were on J though, right? 2% weapon damage. If I would be sniping, kind of want damage, yeah. Okay, so whichever one you're not using, it lets you select for her. I don't think that really matters for her. DAYZE multi-shot cannot be replaced. I don't know what I wanted to do. She just has those two systems. Now we gotta reach the hangar, I guess. So now that should have unlocked the door, I guess, over here. Yes.
Have you thought of a name for the ship?
Jay and I escaped from Eros on the ship. I want to name her after us, but I don't have any ideas to...
The scum who killed my men. This station is under our control. Cease this senseless escape attempt and surrender.
A personalized greeting. What an honor.
It's a long hallway. More spare parts.
Jake, take cover! Have you seen that blue shit on their armor? We can't penetrate it. It must have some weak point. Larry?
Okay, now let's go. Oh, shit.
Saved by Larry.
You're right on time.
They definitely don't pay me enough.
Didn't think you had it in you. First painting, now this.
Well, now it's out of him.
But you could have gotten yourself killed. How's your shoulder?
Fine. I'll survive.
Thank you, Larry. We owe you big time. I don't even know what would have happened if you hadn't closed the airlock.
I'll add useful and decisive to my resume. I guess it's true now. All right. Now, honestly, I've never willingly thrown myself into incoming fire. Or unwillingly, for that matter. Oh, phew. I need to catch my breath.
I'll say, you could have been killed.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
How did they manage to dock?
Their ship appeared at the very last moment. They hacked our comms and docking system, and here we are.
Aren't many of them, but goddamn these stealth ships. I don't even know what equipment can detect them, but definitely not ours.
I used to think that only Martians had stealth tech. Hey, wait. They said you stole their ship. Is that true?
On Eros, we...
You know what? I don't want to know. The less I know, the better if they interrogate me. Yeah.
If they interrogate you.
Do you want to come with us?
I'm not a mercenary or a soldier. I'm a dispatcher. I don't even have armor.
I mean, we can get you armor, bro.
I'd better go to the terminal and contact anyone else who needs help.
We need to go.
I'll head to the terminals and try to figure out how to help the others. Good luck. And if you do get out of here, don't forget about my mom's gift. Tell her I'm fine.
I don't think it's gonna end well for Larry, you know? I see X's. More wires. I don't want more wires. I got plenty of wires. I want spare parts. That's what I want. Well, she blipped in here real quick, didn't she?
There. If you can just deactivate the clamps in the command center, the mutt will be free.
Wanted to use the sniper rifle, man. I'm bound to get to use the sniper rifle.
Focus fire!
Just a bug under my...
Yeah.
1, 2, advance!
God damn! I'm hit! I've had worse. Clearing zone.
Say goodbye, one by one.
Ready to commence wide spectrum strike.
Shit.
Clearing zone.
Good one. 2, advance!
Taking fire!
Oh, it's Jay. Oh, did we kill him? Oh, okay, we killed him. I don't know how we killed him, but we killed him. Sniper rifle's fun, though.
Say goodbye, one by one. That's all of them.
Is it though? Sniper rifle made everything easier. Nothing but headshots. Ammo is full. Yeah, I need to see real quick about the controller spark weapons. Oh, it's left D-pad, okay. Well, we're gonna stay equipped. Luxurious. So, another weapon. Oh, repair phone. Thank God. Maybe I won't waste that one. Okay, that's just the ammo refill. Ammo box. Regret it. Uh-oh, what we got here? What is that? The Undertaker. Oh man, so you can't. Well, I'm gonna give that to her then. We'll go that route. See what she does with that. 'Cause I kind of want to snipe.
Why and where are they taking our servers?
Those servers have our Pinkwater 4 employee database, but it's encrypted. It seems they were unable to break the code.
But if they do, they'll know everything about us. Appearance, biometrics, account numbers, even our favorite bar.
Backlog for the ship, I guess. Yep. Uh-oh.
There's a docking issue. The second clamp's still holding the mat. Can you deactivate it manually? There's a terminal below.
Bruh. Mine's it always manually. More fabric. I guess we can go through here. Nope. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Focus drug. It's a focus drug. What are you doing? Get out. Come on, I can't jump. Bruh. Okay, that's a problem. They should never have her block a path. What if there's no way out of that and you can't walk far enough away to trigger her path?
1, 2, advance!
Oh shit!
Damn, I'm hit.
Focus fire!
Suppress the enemy!
What is she shooting at? Holy shit!
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion actions speak louder than words. Say the word and another salvo is on its way.
Going for the belt this time.
Yeah, I don't know what she was shooting at. It's like she was like taking cover right there, but then she was shooting over here. Yeah, that was not optimal. Oh man, I want to go in there. Ooh, yep. Is that a better version of the sniper rifle I got? Yeah, I don't think there's a way in there, unfortunately. Wait. No.
Jay, the terminal's on you. Deactivate the second clamp. Roger, I'm on it.
Target in sight. Engaging. Priority target in sight.
Hold on. Our baby's free. Under fire from dispatch.
I can help. Barry won't be happy about it.
Damn. Yeah, I totally fucked that one up. Okay, so at least I know what we're in for here.
Sector is hot.
Time to end this.
Dude, I hit him literally direct on. Damn, I didn't even see him.
Focus fire! Suppress the enemy!
Locking on target. Holy shit! Was that from the bot?
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion actions speak louder than words. Say the word and another salvo is on its way.
Engage. 1, 2, advance! That's all of them.
No, no, it's not. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't need to reload. Try to reload. Squinty eyes. Those guys up there got jacked. Can you use that? You sure? So I've already gotten the stuff that's over here.
Sector is hot. Look out! Snipers up top!
I'm on it. Just say when.
One, two, advance! You're already in. Under fire from dispatch.
I can help, but Larry won't be happy about it.
Quicker than a slingshotter. Safar, fill him with lead. One by one.
Oh, shit!
Target moving in. Safar, give him hell.
Assistance, now!
Damn it. Man, they surround. It's a revive. What the hell? Okay, I'm a little confused on that. We need to switch to pistol and go to town right there.
Engaging the enemy.
Focus fire on my mark! Target moving in! Engage!
Eagle eye. Sights on that one. Was that from a bot?
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion actions speak louder than words. Say the word and another salvo is on its way.
Not bad. Let's keep it that way.
start using this more.
Sights on that one.
Let's do.
Under fire from dispatch.
I can help, but Larry won't be happy about it.
A slingshotter. Safar, fill him with lead. One, two, advance! Zafar, give him hell.
There we go.
Firing on multiple targets. The Brood's here with an armored escort.
Even their armor won't stand a chance against PDC fire.
Come on! Push them back! Positions!
Shake these bastards again! Zafar, we can't penetrate their armor!
PDC will test its strength.
Run out! Take cover! Now!
No visuals on target. Retreat to the airlock.
This is our chance. Let's go!
They're escaping! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
This'll hold him.
The computer has uploaded your call sign as the ship's name. I need authorization.
Granted. Let's get out of here.
Seems you're left with nothing. So, what now?
We'll find them. Wherever they may hide.
Yeah. Okay. So, definitely going to play through 3 more times, because that was pretty fun. I just got the hang of it. I was just getting the hang of it, you know? Sometimes you got to do it in steps, and that was the complete step. Just got to get in the mind of pausing an action game. You know, it kind of harkens back to Final Fantasy 15 a little bit, but it's still not the same. Like, it's actively, you're choosing to slow down time. There's a few games that do similarities, but nothing in this kind of realm. I think this is it's slightly unique in today's space of games that are released, especially. So I actually like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So we're gonna have to play through this like 2 or 3 more times, using the different difficulty, which is pretty decent difficulty. If you want my honest opinion, it's pretty decent difficulty on normal, so that wasn't too bad. Of course, I didn't know what the hell I was doing until just now. I think it just clicked right there at the end with the tactical scanner and everything, and you know, not having enough time to like develop use of these tools. Not too bad, but it happens pretty quickly. Like you figure it out pretty quick, I think. So that said, what everybody else think? Leave in the comments below. Yeah, just I guess leave a follow, a like, subscribe, buy me a coffee, whatever you can do to help the channel evolve. And that was it for the Expanse of Osiris Reborn open beta. Hopefully they have more coming that we get to try out, re-challenge ourselves, and get to see a little bit more highlights from the game and how it plays. Like, we're supposedly a year off, so give or take. I think they're doing an excellent job so far. Felt pretty good. Like I could spend some hours in this thing, so and I can't wait to do so. Again, we'll stream another 3 or 4 for another 3 times to get all the character types in, just to see how different they are, if there's different like dialogue, if there's different weapons, if there's different like the characters themselves. Like, we'll just check it out. So that's going to be it for me tonight. It's a shorter stream than usual. Just however long the beta was going to be. So again, hope everybody enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, follow, buy a coffee. Check out all the platforms. Check out the Twitch schedule tomorrow to find out what time I'm streaming and what's going on. Every day, just keep up. We'll keep it going. We'll keep getting the channel better. And thanks for tuning in. And that's it for me. XERIDIAN out. End of vlog.